Students, yesterday we studied vector application on straight line which is passing through a single point. We got two forms, vector form, Cartesian form. In vector form we have two forms, again parametric form, non-parametric form. In the similar way, again we are finding the vector equation of straight line which is passing through two given points. For this also we have two forms, vector form, Cartesian form. Again in vector form we have again two forms, parametric form, non-parametric form. Okay. Now for that, what I am taking, let capital A, I am taking fixed point capital A, y1, x1, y1, z1, and capital B, x2, y2, b2, y2, z2. Be the two points, be the two fixed points on a straight line. On a straight line, I am taking two fixed points on a straight line. Suppose this is a straight line. I am taking capital A, capital B points, capital A, capital B points. I am taking one arbitrary point P, and let P x comma y comma z be an arbitrary point on straight line. Right? Now first I am finding parametric form. Vector form, in vector form, first one vector form. In vector form we have parametric form, non-parametric form. So I am finding the vector form. In that first one parametric form. Okay. Right. See, to get parametric form, I am joining A with origin. I am taking the position vector of the point A as A bar and position vector of B as B bar, right? And position of vector of P as R bar. Okay, right. Now see how I am going to solve to get parametric form of the straight line which is passing through two fixed points, right? Let A bar and B bar be the position vectors of points capital A and capital B respectively. And capital R, and R bar be the position vector of P. Right? See here from the figure, AP vector and AB vector are parallel. So we can write AP vector parallel to from figure AP vector parallel to AB vector. So AP vector parallel to AB vector means AB vector, how we can write AB vector? OP minus OA, right? That is R bar minus A bar. This is AP vector. So from this we can write, this is AB vector, R bar minus A bar is scalar multiple of AB vector. AB vector means OB minus OA. OB is B bar minus OA. This is the parametric form. By sending small a at right hand side, you will get A bar plus T into B bar minus A bar is the parametric form of straight line which is passing through two fixed points A. Is the parametric form of a straight line passing through two points. Right? Now non-parametric form. This is parametric form, non-parametric form. B, non-parametric form. Right. Again we know that AP vector parallel to AB vector. If AP vector parallel to AB vector, then we know that their cross multiplication AB vector cross multiplication is always equal to 0 bar, right? AP bar means R bar minus A bar cross B bar minus A bar is equal to 0 bar. This is non-parametric one. Okay, right. Now I am going to derive the Cartesian form of the straight line. Second one, Cartesian form. Cartesian form of the straight line. Cartesian form of the straight line. How to find Cartesian form of the straight line? Again, here we know that AP vector is parallel to AB vector, right? AP vector is parallel to AB vector, so we can write AP vector is equal to by parametric term T into BP vector, AB vector. AP vector, how we can write? OP or R bar, directly I am writing R bar minus A bar is equal to T into B bar minus A bar. R bar, how we can write? P coordinates x, y, z, and this is 0, 0. R bar, how we can get? Xi plus yj plus zk. R bar, position vector xi, yj, zk, and A coordinates x1, y1, z1 coordinates. So minus, this is R bar, minus A bar means x1i plus y1j plus z1k is equal to T into B bar. B bar means B coordinate x2, y2, z2. So position vector, how we can write? x2i plus y2j plus z2k minus A bar again x1i plus y1j plus z1k. Okay, right. Now left hand side, what you will get by taking I common? X minus x1 into y minus y1 into j, z minus z1 into k is equal to T into, here by taking I common you will get x2 minus x1i plus y2 minus y1j plus z2 minus z1. By comparing the ij coefficients on both sides, comparing the ij coefficients on both sides. Comparing the coefficients on both sides, what you will get? X minus x1 equal to T into x2 minus x1 by comparing I coefficient. By comparing j coefficient, y minus y1 equal to T into y2 minus y1. By comparing z coefficient, z minus z1 is equal to T into z2 minus z1. Okay. Bring this term at left hand side, you will get x minus x1 by x2 minus x1 equal to T. Y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to T. Okay. Z minus z1 by z2 minus z1 is equal to T. Right? Every ratio is equal to T. So we can write the equation in Cartesian form as x minus x1 by x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 by y2 minus y1, z minus z1 by z2 minus z1 is equal to T. Is called Cartesian form. Cartesian form of a straight line which is passing through 2 points, which is passing through 2 points. Okay, right? Now next, angle between two straight lines. Next formula, angle between two straight lines. 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 First one in vector form. How to find angle? If you have straight lines in vector form, how to find the angle? Right? Vector form. The acute angle between the acute angle between two given straight lines. Given straight lines. One straight line is r bar equal to a bar plus t into b bar, and another one is r bar is equal to c bar plus t into d bar. We have two straight lines in parametric form. So is the same as that. Angle between B and D. Angle between B bar and D bar. Angle between B bar and D bar. So it is we can get that angle. So by cos theta equal to B bar dot D bar, modulus of B bar dot D bar by mod B bar mod D bar. Using this formula, you can find the angle. Right? Theta equal to cos inverse R. To find the angle between these two straight lines, it is enough to find angle between B bar and D bar. Okay? That is same as angle between two straight lines. Angle between B bar D bar is same as angle between two straight lines. So we are finding the angle between two vectors using this formula, modulus of B dot D bar. We know the dot product, no? B dot D bar equal to mod B mod D cos theta, where theta is angle between B and D. So this is vector form to find the angle between two straight lines. Now Cartesian form. In Cartesian form, if two lines are given in Cartesian form, x minus x1 by b1, y minus y1 by b2, z minus z1 by b3, and second line x minus x1 by d1, y minus y1, sorry, this is x2 y2 by d2, z minus z2 by d2 are two given straight lines in Cartesian form. Then acute angle theta between the given lines is given by this formula, cos theta equal to modulus of b1 d1, b2 d2, b3 d3 by square root of b1 square plus b2 square plus b3 square into square root of d1 square plus d2 square plus d3 square. This is the formula to find acute angle between two straight lines. Right? If two lines are parallel, then theta will be 0. Right? Here write the condition note. In vector form, if lines are in vector form, if theta equal to 0, then cos 0 1, so you will get modulus of b bar dot d bar equal to mod b bar multiply this condition. Why? Because cos 0 1. So you substituting theta in the formula, you will get this. If theta is 90 degrees, then d bar dot d bar is equal to 0. Note 1. Note 2. In Cartesian form. In Cartesian form, if theta equal to 0, then if theta equal to 0, then you will get b1 by d1, b1 by d1, b2 by d2, b3 by d3. You will get this. If theta equal to 90, if theta equal to 90 degrees, then you will get modulus of b1 d1, b2 d2, b3 d3 d3 is always equal to 0. These are the conditions. Okay. One more important note. Note 3. If L1, M1, N1, L1, M1, N1 and L2, M2, N2 are direction cosines or DCs of two given lines. If it is given there are direction cosines, then to get acute angle theta between two given lines, use this formula cos theta equal to modulus of L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 only, right? If DCs are given. Okay. Now one example problem. Let us do one example problem. Example 1. Find the acute angle between R bar equal to I plus 2j plus 4k plus t into 2i plus 2j plus k and the straight line straight line passing through the points five one four and 9 to 12, right? Now solution. One straight line is in parametric form. Okay, given first line R bar equal to I plus 2j plus 4k plus t into 2i plus 2j plus k. Okay, and to get a second line having points on it, capital A 514, capital B 9 to 12. Okay, right. Now I am converting second line into parametric form. If straight line passing through 2 points, then here OA vector, we need OA vector. OA vector is denoted by A bar. What is the vector? Phi I plus, here I will write OA vector is denoted position vector of A bar, and that will be phi I plus j plus 4k. Similarly, OB vector, that is denoted by B bar. How we can get 9i plus 2j plus 12. Now parametric form of form of second line. What is the parametric form? R bar equal to A bar plus T into B bar minus A bar. Right? R bar equal to A bar 5i plus j plus 4k plus here T1. Why? Because for first line we have T, no? So I am taking this as T1. B bar minus A bar 4i, 2 minus A plus j, 12 minus 4, 8k. Right? Now see, this is first line, this is line 1 and this is line 2. We are going to find angle between two straight lines. To find the angle between these two straight lines, we can find the angle between these two straight lines is same as angle between these two vectors. So angle between above two lines, above two lines is same as angle between 4i plus j plus 8k and 2i plus 2j plus k. Okay, so I am finding the angle now. Cos theta equal to modulus of dot product of these two vectors 4i plus j plus 8 dot 8k dot 2i plus 2j plus k by modulus of square root of 4 square plus 1 square plus 8 square, square root of 2 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. Now by simplifying this, dot product will be 4 to the 8 plus 2, 8 by square root of 16 plus 1 plus 64, square root of 4, 4, 1, 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 2, 18, 18 by 16 plus 64, 70, 80, 81, root 81 into root 9. So 81 we can write as 9 into 9 to the, so 2 by 3. So we got cos theta equal to 2 by 3. Angle is theta equal to cos inverse of 2 by 3. So this is the angle between two given straight lines. Right? Cos theta equal to 2 by 3, theta equal to cos inverse of 2 by 3. This is the angle between two given straight lines. Now let us do exercise problems. Exercise 6.4. Exercise 6.4, first problem. Find the non-parametric form. Non-parametric form of a vector equation and Cartesian form. Cartesian form of the straight line passing through the point with position vector. Position vector 4i plus 3j minus 7k and parallel to b bar, parallel to the vector 2i minus 6j plus 7k. So which forms we are finding? Non-parametric form and Cartesian form. Only two forms we are finding the equations. And here straight line is passing through a single point and parallel to this vector. Okay, right. Let us do this problem. Given solution. Given straight line passing through a point. Whose position vector is whose position vector is, and taking as a bar is this vector 4i plus 3j minus 7k, right? And parallel to b bar, second vector I am taking b bar, and parallel to b bar equal to a minus 6j plus 7k. So straight line passing through one point, its position vector is given, and it is parallel to another vector, that b bar is also given. Now I am finding non-parametric form. Parametric form. What is non-parametric form? Non-parametric form of vector equation. Non-parametric form. Parametric form of a straight line. Passing through a bar parallel to b bar is r minus a bar, non-parametric form, r bar minus a bar cross b bar is equal to 0, right? Now you can substitute it in this. R bar minus what is a bar? What is given a bar? A bar is 4i plus 3j minus 7k cross b bar. What is b bar? 2i minus 6j plus 7k is equal to 0 bar here. So this is parametric form. Now Cartesian form. What is Cartesian form? Cartesian form is x minus x1 by b1, y minus y1 by b2, z minus z1 by b2. Here x1, y1, z1 is a point of the straight line, and b1, b2, b3 are components of vector which is parallel to the straight line. So we have point position vector. So from the position vector, this is position vector of the point which is lying on the straight line. By the position vector of the line, we can get the point by taking the components. So what is the point here? What is x1? x1 is 4, and y minus y1, y1 is 3, z minus z1, z1 is minus 7, and b1, b2, b3 are components of vector which is parallel to the given line. So this is the b bar vector. So what are the components? 2, which is b1, minus 6, which is b2, 7, it is b3. That's all. This is Cartesian form. Okay. Now second problem. Problem number 2. Find the parametric form. Find parametric form of a vector equation and Cartesian form. Of the straight line, S line, passing through minus 2, 3, 4, and parallel to the straight line, and parallel to the straight line, straight line, x minus 1 by minus 4, y plus 3 by 5, 8 minus z by 6, 8 minus z by 6. Okay. Now here solution. We are finding the parametric form and Cartesian form of a straight line passing through a single point and parallel to, suppose this is straight line. It is passing through one point, that is minus 2, 3, 4, and it is parallel to another line that is given, and in this the denominator minus 4, 5, 6 are position vectors of components of position vector which is parallel to this line. So suppose this is position vector of components 4, 5, 6. It is parallel to this line and this line is parallel to this line. So this vector automatically parallel to required line. So given line passing through, given that required line passing through minus 2, 3, 4. So that implies a bar equal to, you can write minus 2i plus 3j plus 4k. Right? Now and b bar parallel to it is parallel to straight line x minus 1 minus 4 y plus 3 by 5 z 8 minus z by 6 8 minus z by 6, right? So we can take b bar equal to minus 4i plus 5j plus 6k here. Now parametric form. Parametric form of straight line. What is parametric form? R bar equal to a bar plus t into b bar. R bar equal to a bar minus 2i plus 3j plus 4k plus t into b bar minus 4i plus 5j plus 6k. This is parametric form. Now Cartesian form. Cartesian form is x minus x1 by b1, y minus y1 by b2, z minus z1 by b3. So x minus x1 plus 2 by minus 4, y minus y1 minus 3 by 5, z minus z1 4 by 6 is the Cartesian form. Okay, remaining problem you can do as a homework.